The Sri Lanka Podujana Peramuna has expressed its dismay over the proposal that was put forward for the divestment of major shareholding in Sri Lanka Telecom plc. The SLPP hold majority power in the government, and during a weekend representative conference, SLPP legislator Namal Rajapaksa said the attempts being made to privatize profit-making state-owned enterprises is a cause for concern.
We elected Ranil Wickremesinghe as the president by following a constitutional process in parliament to bring about economic and political stability in the country after Gotabaya Rajapaksa stepped down. He is making certain attempts and he is able to do that because of the support of the SLPP parliamentary group. There are certain policy-based differences, however those are being discussed. We have concerns in certain areas when it comes to privatization. Sri Lanka Telecom is one such example. There is an issue with respect to national security. I see it from a different perspective. If a state-owned entity is a burden to the government, there is no issue in inviting investors. However, we are concerned over the attempt to start it with a profit-making entity. Sri Lanka Telecom is not a burden to the government. However, we have the opportunity to develop the national assets with global investors. I believe that we need to focus on that perspective.
However, the United National Party maintains a different position with regard to privatizing Sri Lanka Telecom. The UNP chairman announced the party's position over the weekend.
Sri Lanka must open up for business, and then the country will develop and the people will have all the pleasures. One can operate a business, but we will regulate it. We need to offer profit-making entities and revamp loss-making institutions. If we do not do this, your children will have no future. That is what President Ranil Wickremesinghe has said.
The divestment of major shareholding in Sri Lanka Telecom plc came to light after the Sectoral Oversight Committee on National Security said it will not recommend privatizing Sri Lanka Telecom as matters sensitive to national security could be exposed. The Sectoral Oversight Committee on National Security is chaired by SLPP parliamentarian retired Rear Admiral Sarath Fonseka, and the committee report highlighted 20 key areas including wiretapping falling into the hands of another party as well as sensitive information falling into the hands of other entities. The Sectoral Oversight Committee on National Security comprises 12 members and 7 of them represent the SLPP, which hold a majority in the government. In addition to retired Rear Admiral Sarath Fonseka, the SLPP MPs in the committee are Chamal Rajapaksa, Johnston Fernando, Sampath Athukorala, Major Pradeep Undugoda, Sumit Udukumbura and Major Sudarshana Denipitiya. When the report by the Sectoral Oversight Committee on National Security on Sri Lanka Telecom was presented to the Parliament on the 9th of June, that same day SJB member of the committee Field Marshal Sarath Fonseka stepped down and was replaced by MP Rauf Hakim.
I am a field marshal. The post of chairman is held by a person holding the rank similar to a 2-star general. The others are majors in the government. The Sectoral Oversight Committee follows the majority view. Although there is opposition representation, there is nothing much we can do. They often disregard our opinions. The incumbent president in the government speaks of right-sizing the military. That is an attempt to take away the power of the military and weaken them. Therefore, if we cannot act and make a change while serving in such committees, the war heroes will think ill of us. They would assume that we did not make an attempt to stop these efforts. We would be helpless at that point. Therefore, I decided to step down from the committee.